voted most likely to exceed. It's Matt and Tim with Roughing the Microphone on WQKR. And now is time for you to witness a metamorphosis. As we talk about, we debate greatest quarterback of all time, Montana or Brady. You will listen to a metamorphosis as Matt changes from a rather large, pasty, white guy into a mad black woman.
Why do I gotta be pasty?
Just because I like insulting you.
I get a tan every now and again.
Yeah, it ain't now.
It ain't now. It's too cold to get a tan.
Cold doesn't have anything to do with it, does it? It's
well, I mean, your skin's covered up. You know?
Well, that's true, yeah.
So there you go.
But Joe Namath has come out and said in his mind, and this is a Super Bowl winning.
One Super Bowl winning.
Yeah, but long period of success.
I wouldn't say that either.
Yeah, well, he
Not
did.
a long period of success. He had a kind of a short window of success, really, for the Jets.
Well, I'm not talking about winning Super Bowls every year. I'm just talking about that he was a franchise quarterback for a long, extended period of time, playoff runs, and as you said, one Super Bowl victory. But he says that in his mind, and he's going back to the 50s, as he says in the article, that Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback to play the game.
He was drunk.
I mean, that's a possibility.
He was drunk. He don't know what he was talking about. You know, he was trying to get some pantyhose. He was trying to get some. I forgot what that brand name was.
I don't remember either, but I don't know. I do know the commercial you're talking about. If it can make my legs look this good, imagine what it can do for yours.
Exactly. So, and this was for Joe Namath. Granted, played. Had a long-standing career.
I'm sorry. What? That you were just berating me about, but once you read it on a website,
wait a minute. Let me finish. He had a long-standing career, but would you consider him a great quarterback when he had a career 64 and 4 ties record as a starter?
You got to look at who he played with later in his career.
I'm just saying.
Do you know who he is?
Who, Joe Namath?
Yeah.
I know who Joe Namath is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know Super Bowl III?
Yeah. He was Broadway Joe. He guaranteed a victory.
There you go.
Well, I mean, other people's done that.
He's no slouch. He's no slouch. And that's what makes him special. He was the first. There's been lots of people sail across the Atlantic. Right. You don't know their name. But dadgummit, you know Christopher Columbus.
Yeah, this is true.
And he wasn't even the first.
That's right. But I don't consider him being a great quarterback.
Well, you're just dodging the issue here. You're attacking the source instead of confronting the issue.
No, the issue's already been confronted. We already know Montana is the man.
No, we don't know that.
Yeah, we know that Montana is the man. Just because somebody else, Joe Namath, goes out there, what if, Terry Bradshaw come out and said Montana's the man?
He didn't.
I know, but what if he did?
Well, what if Terry Bradshaw said Brady was the man? You wouldn't agree with him. You only agree with them when they agree with you.
I would have more weight with Terry Bradshaw saying it, a guy that won 4 Super Bowls, than I would Joe Namath saying it.
Okay, we got to consult St. Google here.
St. Google. I got Joe Namath's Wikipedia pulled up right here.
Okay, Google. Terry Bradshaw, greatest quarterback of all time. I want to see if he's ever done an interview on this topic.
I'm sure that he hasn't. But, everybody's going to have their own opinion. And Joe Namath is really no slouch of giving his opinion. And that's pretty obvious, stuff like, especially when he's on a bender. He's more than willing to, he hits on sideline reporters on the sidelines, man, during the NFL football games, nationally televised, football games. But, Montana's still the man. I mean,
I'd have to look, you do a little more in-depth.
When you can go through, there's only a couple quarterbacks you can put in this category. Only, I think Aikman's one of them. Did Aikman win 4?
He won 3.
Okay. So there's only 2 guys.
But he was undefeated.
Yeah, but he's undefeated. There's only 2 guys you can put in there.
You're right.
That's 4-0. That's 1-4. And that's Bradshaw and Montana. And neither one of them got defeated. Undefeated.
Yeah, but they both only went to 4 Super Bowls.
They only had to go to 4 Super Bowls.
Brady's been to 6. I think that proves a longer.
That proves his team was good.
Well,
Super Bowl is
going to 4 proves your team's good.
exactly.
Numbnut.
That's right. They're good. But you think if Montana would have stuck around,
Hey, do I have to pull out the Pro Bowler stat?
the Pro Bowler stat?
Yes.
What does that got to do with Pro Bowler stat?
You know how many Pro Bowlers were on the starting roster of Joe Montana's Super Bowl teams compared to Tom Brady?
This is true. I know that.
So you can't pull out the good team.
Oh, hey,
That completely blows that argument out of the water.
Yeah, yes and no.
No, it's just no, Matt.
Yes and no. Because
It's just no.
look at it this way.
No.
NFL nowadays, this time and age,
Yes.
way more diversified than it was back then. You agree?
No.
You don't think they're more diversified now than they were back then?
No. What do you mean? It depends on what you mean by diversified.
Well, I mean, the level of competition was more spread out this time than it was back in the 80s.
Okay, yes, that I'll agree with.
Okay, with no salary cap, stuff like that, you had compact teams and stuff
Right.
like that.
So Montana had better teams than Brady did.
They had the ability to have.
So
better
Montana
teams.
had better teams than Brady did. You're making my point for me.
I'm
Thank you.
I'm not discrediting.
That's very generous of you, Matt.
I'm not discrediting your point. You're focused on the wrong part of the story here.
I'm focused on the right part.
No,
of the
you're
story
focused on
here.
the wrong part of the story here. I'm not discrediting your point. I'm giving that to you, okay? But in this day and age,
All right, make your last point. We got about 20 seconds here.
Montana's the man.
That's not. You got back it.
Undefeated. Anybody say they're perfect in the Super Bowl?
Bradshaw.
I would put Bradshaw over Brady.
Who can say they've been to 6 Super Bowls? Only Brady.
Only Brady.
That's right.
I'll give you that one.
All right.